And here he is. Good old Mickey. Michael Adams.
Mickey, have a seat.
Mickey, smooth as ever.
Flawless display.
Flawless display.
Pretty effortless.
Effortless, yeah, effortless. Well done.
Now,
That is fantastic.
great result. Was a bit concerned about your position after move 25.
How are you feeling round about here?
Yeah, I mean, I already was pretty unhappy after sort of this D5. I mean, I thought the tactics would work for me, but then they always seemed to work for him. Because I didn't have to play bishop c4. I thought it was good, but then, I don't know, I mean, even this c4, I mean, we can get the same position if I do it another way.
Sorry, which position?
When I went c4, I think if I...
Ah, yes.
Because I could take on d5 and then go c4, and yeah, I would still get the position I was trying to avoid.
I mean, they're incredible tactics around here. I mean, it's so complicated.
But the problem is I always end up with really weak pawns at the end, and he doesn't.
Did you spend a long time looking at this move? I mean, this was very interesting.
Probably that's what I should have played.
I mean, I have no idea. We weren't. I have to emphasise we're not looking at this with software, so I don't know. But I guess he takes this. And
well, I don't know. I wasn't even sure what he did. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Crazy position.
I think I should probably have done that. Originally, that was what I was going to do, of course. But then I started seeing these c4 ideas.
Yeah, and this is an extraordinary move. So it went like this. Yeah, and I have to say we were rather fearful around this moment. We thought it had all gone horribly wrong.
Yeah, I mean, the only good thing was I had a bit more time, and
and then suddenly, here it came.
Yeah.
It was an early Christmas present. C4.
Yeah, C4's a bad move.
Yeah, but I don't know, because what happened? I missed something over the next few moves. Yeah?
Well, you missed it. You missed a clean win. Which you might be slightly. I mean, around here it was all flowing. Knight f5. Every move is coming. Natural rook g3. It's here, Mick. Knight h4 was a bit of a smelly one, but rook e4 was 1-0.
Yeah, rook e4 was what I wanted to play. Yeah, but knight e7 it loses somehow. Yeah.
Knight e7.
Oh, I can just take on h6.
Well, you can take on h.
I suppose that's the move. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, you can just take on h6.
Yeah.
That's game.
Yeah.
I mean, when you played knight h4 and bishop a3, did you overlook something?
Yeah, somehow I thought I was going to win, but then I didn't exactly.
Well, that's plain enough.
No, I thought this rook on e8 was always going to be hanging, but of course bishop g7, and then he gives his rooks room to move.
Yeah. And then it was, I mean, basically, very little time on the clock. And suddenly, after move 40, it's actually still not so clear again, is it? I mean, this is an extraordinary position.
Yeah, I mean, I thought he was going to play rook d8. Rook b4 I didn't really like at all. I thought then I was very safe, and I thought it was tricky for him. But
yeah, absolutely.
No, rook d8 I thought was better instead of rook b4. Yeah, I thought takes was, well, I don't know, takes at least it made things a bit simpler.
Yeah.
And maybe then rook d8 to d4 I was thinking wasn't. I wasn't really sure what was happening.
It's actually, I mean, it's an incredibly difficult position even now, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I've got very good pieces, and I've got two pawns, and they're running. So I mean, I don't think white should be worse, but I thought black was probably okay as well.
Yeah. So anyway, rook b4.
I mean, I mean, going on a few moves after queen takes e7. I didn't really see why he couldn't go queen f8 actually. Also.
Lawrence, do the biz.
Now I promise that we
come on, Lawrence.
You can play rook takes g7.
Yeah.
Here we go.
And you can play this beautiful g4.
G4.
Oh, that's interesting. You didn't see this.
No, of course.
No, we thought you'd seen this. It's a lot easier. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's not even when we're clicking around.
Oh, that's so weird. Just playing around.
Yeah, but that's not that difficult, though, actually.
Well, I think it is. And let me explain why I think it is difficult. And we spoke about this with Nigel and you. Is because your rook is on g3, blocking the g2 pawn. So it's not a move that kind of comes naturally to play G2 to
What?
G4.
Mickey, what were you going to play after Queen?
What
F4?
were you
Well,
gonna
but
do?
I mean, I can play like, you
Queen
know,
C7.
Queen D7 or Queen B7.
Yeah.
But okay, it's a bit different because you can go Rook D4 and take on A4, which
Yeah, now it's
is,
a bit...
is
now,
an improved version.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
now it's different.
Yeah.
No, but
Okay.
Rook takes G7 is a nice...
Do you know
thing.
what? I have a funny feeling Fabiano saw the trick.
I think he saw the trick, otherwise I think...
Yeah, I
everybody
think so
plays
because he
Queen
was
F8.
thinking a
yeah.
long time.
That's right. We won't tell him you didn't.
We
see
won't.
it.
He'll never hear.
It's a
Yeah,
beautiful...
he'll never know.
He'll never
Mickey,
know.
God, see, so G5, amazing. That's extraordinary.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, right, okay.
So okay, and
So-
after this,
Well, around here, we were slightly concerned you were going for a repetition mainly at one point, or did that never really cross your
No, I wasn't going to repeat. I mean, I wasn't sure about going Rook C3 with the Queen on B7
Or on D7.
or on D7. That was why I went back. But
Yeah.
I mean, maybe Rook D6. I don't know if he could play Rook D8. I wasn't
Which
sure.
one?
sorry, instead of,
Just go on a few moves to Rook D4, Queen E6.
yeah.
No,
I mean, Rook D8.
No, C7 is
Yeah,
end of game.
Rook C8. I was just.
Yeah. It just looks like end of game, doesn't it?
You play.
A-
Can you just punt
Yeah,
it?
well, A5 I thought, and then he goes E4.
And Rook C6?
Yeah, and then he just pushed. Well, Rook C6. I didn't know because he can then put the bishop on D4 at some moment. I mean, I was thinking about Rook C4, but then I thought maybe he tries F4. And
Really?
Even here, it's A6, E3. It was just getting a bit. I don't
Could you
know.
maybe
And if you
just-
Queen
could you-
E4?
could you just take
That
the
was
pawn?
what I was thinking about, and then Queen D6.
And Queen B7?
Yeah, and then he goes Queen D7 maybe. This was my
This is
line. I thought
really
maybe it
cool.
won like A6, Bishop
A6,
E5,
A7?
A7, F3 check. But I just thought it was maybe a,
G3?
It needs calculating.
yeah, some Bishop G3 or something, and my
yeah,
king
yeah,
is because all my pieces are on
Wow.
maybe Queen D6. I mean, it probably wins, but I was just
Yeah,
that was
the details need
I wasn't
checking.
sure
Yes.
about. I didn't see some completely clean win.
Yeah.
Because the queen and pawn, I thought, okay, I would win this somehow.
Yeah.
I wasn't too worried
Yeah.
about this.
Okay.
Yeah.
And this
sorry,
was
go
a,
on.
no, I was going to just comment. It's quite a nice little moment where you're a queen and bishop down for half a move. But
Yeah.
it's quite cute. But yeah, the queen and pawn must be winning, right? Is that your? Is
Yeah,
that
it must be winning because my king's very safe.
your? Yeah.
And a pawns are,
Mm.
yeah, no, with good
And
technique,
his
it should be
king's
winning.
terrible, isn't it?
Yeah, and his king is so open.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
lots of checks.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, what a fantastic start.
Great start. 3
Yeah.
points on the board. You know, basically, we're all expecting you to win the tournament now without much difficulty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
We've got a tweet for you. I have a question for Michael Adams. Why did you play H3 in the Spanish? Need to get the centre? No. I think you had to move D4.
Thank you, Anthony Feldman.
Thank you.
that was probably a better idea.
Oh, that was very
but,
generous of you, Mickey.
Well, I don't know. Maybe A4 wasn't. The problem is once I've gone A4, then often he goes E takes D4, C takes, and Knight B4.
And this is more to the point. Great game. Frio Seco says, great game for Mickey Adams. He stayed like a good
Good
wine.
wine. Like a good wine.
And I think possibly on that note, we
Yeah,
should
that's,
call it a night.
It's been a long day, hasn't it?
It has.
Well done, Mickey.
you.
Congratulations. Hopefully tomorrow we'll see you with another win. And then we'll have a big party when you win the tournament.